So it's about relationships. So for us, the people we contract with and how we deliver our service, it's about our ability to pick the correct contractor for your job. So a race to a bottom in a tender situation, and it typically is a race to a bottom where everybody puts their prices together. It takes a lot of time for all those involved, and then one person gets chosen, and it's typically the cheapest one. Now, the cheapest tender, the price they're giving to you pre-completion, is not going to be the price you're going to pay at the end of the job. So we pre-qualify the project and the team to deliver it, and by involving the contractor earlier on in the process, they can give really valuable insights in how to deliver the most effective solution for that project. And you get their expertise. You have to remember that the architect and the project manager and the joiners, whatever, they're only part of the team. The contractor is really, really key in how you deliver a successful project and getting them involved and engaged and to be felt like they're part of the delivery team rather than just someone who's put a number on a piece of paper and will pick the cheapest one, is really important. It sets the tone and it makes it a much more collaborative process.
It can often save money as well because you can start to brainstorm ideas, troubleshoot building issues, and get early cost advice as well because they are engaged in the project earlier. So there's a benefit from a time perspective and a budget perspective and a quality, right? Because every contract is different. It's like speed dating. You've got to make sure that the contractor is suited to that particular project and the client. So we match characteristics, locations, skill set. All of these are part of the dating requirements to make sure we get the right contractor with the right project.
But that's also because of the years of experience that you've got.
Oh, we've kissed a lot of frogs.
Think of all of those contractors that you work with, your preferred contractors. That's because they've got the similar traits and qualities of what we want to make sure that's happening during that build phase.
Absolutely.
So
And
it's experience, isn't it?
It's experience. It's also relationships. Building buildings is stressful and it's tricky and it's difficult and things will go wrong and it's
Every
a lot of
time
money.
they go
Yeah. So, but having a team who work well together under pressure and protect the client's interests and are set out to deliver it collaboratively rather than combatively, is a massive advantage.
Often I'll get clients that come to us and say, we'd love to work with you on your project. And I'll say, oh, is this the first project have you done? And they'll say, no, it's my second. Oh, what happened with the first one you did? It was a total disaster. The contractor went bust, or the architect and the contractor fell out. Like, there's some horrible story. So they go, we want to come to you for a turnkey service because we want to get an architect that can work really well with a contractor that they trust. Either it's your in-house team, as in Joe, or somebody that you've worked with pretty much for the past 10 years. So we know what we're getting involved with. And there is nothing worse than your contractor going bust. True. There's nothing worse than your contractor going bust or falling out with your architect. It's never happened to us, no. Thank God. But we've worked really hard to foster these relationships with our contractors, and they're an essential part of our team.
Yeah, not only do we pre-qualify the clients, but we pre-qualify the contractors. So Deborah will forensically examine their accounts and make sure that they have and ask probing questions to make sure they've got the ability to deliver the project successfully and that they're not overstretching themselves, and they understand the terms of the contract and when they're going to get paid, so that everybody knows up front what they're in for.
To quickly summarise, we have worked really hard over the past 15 plus years, nurturing relationships with the people and companies that help us deliver our projects. We find open tenders are a race to the bottom and rarely reflective of the true cost of a project. We want to ensure that we are all getting into bed with people we can trust and whom we know will deliver.